Hello everyone and welcome to the Commander Guide for Insurgency Sandstorm. We will go quickly through the basics. So, once you pick Commander, you can use your mouse wheel to go to the binoculars or press 4. Once you have your binoculars out, you can press X to choose which type of fire support you want to call. After that, the only thing you need is to have an observer within 10 meters. You can check the icon to see which one of your teammates is an observer. Once the observer is right next to you, you can see that the indicator becomes green. That means that you can now call for artillery. Take in mind, you cannot call multiple artillery at a time. There will be a cooldown, so be aware of that. It's also important to know that if the observer dies before communicating to station about your artillery, the artillery won't go off. After the artillery is confirmed, you can see where you call the artillery by a color smoke. The color will depend on which artillery, which fire support you choose. So in order to be a good commander, you need a good observer that follows you and doesn't get in dangerous situation when calling for artillery. If nobody is playing observer or playing as they should, you should point it out in the voice channel like in this clip.
Can someone go observer, guys?
His main is an instrument. I got it. Sorry, what?
Thank you, man.
In this clip, you could see that just by asking, one of my teammates picked observer and started following me. And it's also important to use your microphone when being a commander. Only the commander and the observer can talk to the whole team. The whole team, in order to communicate with everyone, need to be close to an observer. So here is another clip of a good commander telling everyone on their team to use the gas mask when the chemical mortars are coming down.
Chemical mortars incoming. Please press B as Bravo to put on your gas masks.
The communication is key because you can also tell your team when to push and when to wait, maybe for a smoke artillery or for your helicopters to come down. Here guys, another example on how a good commander can turn things around even in a bad situation.
Object another.
Call for a gunship!
Stop crap, shoot at him.
Get a gunship over here, we're gonna need it.
In this clip, we are on our last wave, which means that we won't have any more reinforcements. So what I decided to do is to go all out calling the best fire support over the security, which is the gunship. And you can see right now how it turns out.
Out there, station out. Stay down. Firing chain cannon. 4.
Another important thing to know is that if there are two commanders and one observer, you should wait for one commander to call fire support and the observer to stop to finish communicating with the station. If the second commander calls another type of fire support before the observer finish calling the first one, what happens? The observer will stop the first one and start with the second one. And what might happen is that the first commander will start calling another fire support and we will block the second fire support called by the other commander and no fire support will ever come out. And this happened a few times while I was playing. And the last thing for this guide, if you are a new commander and you don't know when to call a certain type of artillery, start with calling smoke artillery when attacking on the enemy objective. By doing so, you will allow your teammate to advance more safely. With practice, you will see when to call the other type of artillery. You will see that some artillery is not efficient of some objectives, while some other type will be. But this comes with practice. And if you want to know what the artillery does, I made another video showing you all the types of artillery and how they affect the game. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was helpful and I'll see you on the next one.